14 days alone, the flood has done a lot of damage.
Now you're
but
saying
the
90
president
days.
is asking his ministers to provide a strategic plan to curb this flood in 90 days. I think that's very interesting.
Till we wait for the ultimatum, 90 days, for them to come up with a plan on how to curb this, everyone should come on and please help as much as you can. The President, Muhammadu Buhari, has directed the Minister of Water Resources to lead and coordinate with the Ministries of Environment and Transportation, as well as state government, to develop a comprehensive plan of action for flood disaster prevention in Nigeria. Now, our president has given a directive which he conveyed to the minister in a letter signed by the chief of staff, that's Professor Ibrahim Gambari, and he said the plan should be presented to him in 90 days. I mean, this flood incidence is a big one.
Yeah.
I saw more pictures, you know, and I know Timi Dakolo came out to plead on behalf of Bayelsa, showing us pictures of how the flood has sent a lot of people out of their homes, and people can't even, you know, fend for themselves, because I mean, they practically lost everything to the flood. And thankfully, we also have a Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, you know, send donations for victims in Nigeria.
That's actually so great. It
is so great.
Yeah.
A lot of people are actually coming up to say, let's donate, let's help those that have been affected by the flood. And I mean, till we wait for the ultimatum, 90 days, for them to come up with a plan on how to curb this, everyone should come on and please help as much as you can.
You know what I think? I think that this is what I think on this 90-day
ultimatum,
you know, to solve this issue. So the president has asked the ministers, his ministers, to draw up a plan that he would like to submit a plan to deal with the flood in 90 days. What is interesting to me about that statement is that in 14 days, the flood has damaged and killed people. That is 2 weeks. 14 days alone, the flood has done a lot of damage.
Now you're saying
but the
90
president
days.
is asking his ministers to provide a strategic plan to curb this flood in 90 days. I think that's very interesting. I think I think I'll leave it there. Yeah.
I mean, thankfully that you pointed it out. I didn't really think of it that way. I just felt maybe they need more time to look at, excuse me, ways by which they can come together and see how, because a lot of disasters already happened due to this flood. So maybe
the government needs to be proactive, Modupe. Like 90 days is I think that
it's a lot.
It's a lot
because a lot of damage is going to be done.
A lot of damage. A lot of more things can happen in the next 7 days. Talk less of 90 days. You know, I think that the government needs to be more proactive. You know, maybe even private individuals in Nigeria. It is good that we're seeing, you know, foreign individuals helping to donate to the flood and things like this. I think now, as Nigerians in Nigeria, empowered Nigerians need to do more to actually help. I
mean, on this note, we'll wrap up this story, but then it means that all hands have to be on deck, because if the person has given a 90 days ultimatum, it means that we have to help those that have been affected by the flood. I mean, paying the time that they'll come up with a plan and this will be sorted. That's all we can take on Trending Stories. Thank you for watching.